Welcome back to Houston Life. It's time now for our H-Town Sit Down.
Let's meet today's guest.
He's helped elevate Houston's culinary scene since opening Underbelly in 2012. Superstar chef Chris Shepard was named one of the 10 best new chefs in America by Food and Wine in 2013, and later received the prestigious James Beard Award for Best Chef Southwest. This summer, he stepped away from the kitchen, but continues to support food and beverage workers in need through his Southern Smoke Foundation, the nonprofit he founded in 2015. Chris Shepard joins us now with more on his rewarding passion project.
It's been a minute, but Chris Shepard is back in Studio B. Come on out, buddy.
There we are, the big entrance. It's so good to see you. Welcome back. It's great to see you.
It's always great to see you.
Good to see you.
And your other half, Lindsay, who's
Yeah.
here as well. You can't see her, but she's here.
I know. I told her she should be out here since,
Part of it, right?
It's great to see you. So, okay, let's talk about Southern Smoke, because obviously during the pandemic, this was a time when the world shut down overnight. Restaurants were really hurting. Their staff, they were really hurting.
Yeah.
And your foundation stepped in a really big way.
It was really an amazing scenario because it was really set for the perfect timing. I mean, for us, to be able to do that, not the perfect timing for anybody, of course, but we learned a lot after Hurricane Harvey, and changing the kind of the focus of our foundation to going to emergency relief. And when 2020 came in, like Hurricane Harvey, just simple math, we took in 250 applications. We granted out 139 families $500,000 for the Houston area. 2 months into the pandemic, we were at 35,000 applications nationally.
Oh my gosh.
And so that 1 year we granted out over $6 million. So since 2015, we just broke the $10 million mark in grants.
You know, it is so fantastic to be able to have someone like you in our community. Of course, this happens in our backyard, right? Yeah. But your generosity was felt throughout the country during this time. And I think what's so great and poignant, of course, James Beard Award, you rose to fame and never forgot where you rose to fame. Yeah. And I think that's really important because a lot of chefs will do that and maybe kind of go elsewhere to the bigger cities to get the spotlight. Yeah. And you didn't do that.
No, Houston's home. I'm not going anywhere. I love it here. It's, I moved here 95 from Tulsa, and the city took me in. And I got to learn a lot from it, and it's home.
Well, we're glad it's home for you.
Yeah.
We're very glad. Let's talk about the Southern Smoke Festival. Yeah. This is back. Give us the 411, because you took a pause for a couple years. It's back and better than ever, happening in October this year.
Yeah, October 21st to the 23rd, 3 days. It was kind of an amazing scenario. I was talking to Lindsay about who do we invite? She said, let's get a list together. I got a list together and thinking we were on a plane, and I don't really like working on a plane. She does, and I was just like, here, let's do this. Okay, bye, forget about it. We'll talk about it in a couple days. And she sent that email. They sent the email to everybody, and I was like, she was like, no way, everybody's going to say yes. Everybody except for one, because they're opening a restaurant, said yes. And so it was like, we've always done a one-day festival. Now there's no way we can do this. We can't fit them all in one. We have to break it out and do 3. And so it really was the stepping stone for us as an organization. And we have the team that is really strong and beautiful right now, and really going to push hard on this. It's going to be great.
Well, let's talk about the 3 days, because there's so many people coming into town. Of course, our local chefs, but all the let me just tell you a funny story too, because I was doing some interviews when Top Chef was here in town. I was talking to Tom Colicchio. Of course, we all love him, and he was saying, "Well, I didn't know where to eat." I asked him where he was eating in town. He goes, "Well, yeah, I just call Chris.
Yeah,
I just call Chris Chef." I'm like, "Oh, me too." I call him too. But I mean, everybody. That's the kind of volume and the impact that you have on everybody else. You call them, they're like, what do you need?
It's pretty amazing. It's this industry is a strong network, right? And even if you don't know somebody and you're going to that city, somebody does know somebody, and then you will get to, all of a sudden your phone rings and you're like, oh, hey, how are you? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, of course, welcome to our home. What can we do? And that's just restaurants are about hospitality, and you have to be hospitable. They can meet new people all the time, and it's really just a beautiful thing. And so just the 3 days, the first day, that Friday night at Lot Hall at Herman Park, is going to be kind of this welcome to Houston. And we partnered with Hot Luck, Aaron Franklin's foundation, or Aaron Franklin's festival in Austin, to kind of do the welcome wagon. And then Saturday, we're doing a really small event. It's only 100 people. The first night's 1,000. Second night's 100 at the Houstonian Hotel, kind of our seafood focus, because we've never done that before.
Okay.
And that's only like 7 chefs.
Wow.
Right.
Fantastic.
And then Sunday is the big one. You know, it always has been. Sunday's been the big day. So that's 7 acres around 8th Wonder and Agricole Hospitality down there. So we're doing 7 acres in outside of downtown, and it's, I mean, everyone from Chris Bianco to Andrew Zimmern to, you know, Aaron Franklin and like you said, Tom Colicchio. And
My friend.
Yeah. Your friend Tom.
so like Friday night is going to be the first night that I'm ever going to cook.
Okay.
Like I haven't cooked at the
Right,
festival
because you've
yet.
always just kind of manned it, right?
So I'm cooking with Gail Simmons.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
It's
so
such a
it'll be
great
fun.
lineup. Mark your calendars. Before we let you go,
Yeah.
we've got to ask you about this new gig you have. You have a new writing gig.
Yeah.
How did this happen, and what are you writing about? I hear it's wine.
Yeah, writing about wine with Culture Matt. But they literally sat down and we were talking, and there's at that point there's not a wine writer in this city, and I was like, you don't have one. And he's like, you want to do it? And I was like, yeah.
Why not?
And this started like months ago, and so it just kind of turned into something fun. And like now my wife's like, you have to turn your column in, like, and so I had to do that today. And so it's been fun, and you know, and we'll see where it goes. You know, you never know.
It's great.
Right now, the focus is on Southern Smoke because, you know, the other day we rebranded the website. We launched, you know, we hit our $10 million in grants, and we just finalized free mental health care for anybody in the hospitality or the food and beverage industry in the state of Texas and their kids in Texas, Louisiana, California, Illinois, and we have a pilot program in Pennsylvania. And the goal is to, by 2028, to have free mental health care for the food and beverage industry across the country.
That is
Phenomenal.
fantastic.
That's why the kind of the step into that role for me.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great.
$10 million and counting. Chris Shepard, it's always great to see you.
Thank you.
Congrats. And come back and visit us more often here in Studio B.
Can we talk about wine
Can
next
we write
time?
about
Absolutely.
Can we drink wine and talk about it? Let's do it.
absolutely.
This is Houston life, okay? We're all thirsty.
Live it.
And for a link to grab your tickets to Southern Smoke Festival, we have shared a link on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.